Bittersweet is the word that comes to mind when I think about yesterday's cover by the Thunder at the LA Clippers. Now, personally, it was very rewarding for both myself and for you, if you follow me, because it was another 15-dime play, which matches the highest rated NBA play of my career, and it was my second in 2 days, as I had improved to 3-0 in the Portland-San Antonio series with that Saturday winner on the Spurs in Game 3. And FYI, I'm going to have your Game 4 free selection on the Spurs-Blazers coming up in just a moment. But again, I say bittersweet because, as I've told you, I also have a 15-dime play on the Thunder in the series at minus $1.70. So, although they got the win yesterday, the problem is the series is still 2-2 because Oklahoma City blew that double-digit lead as LA just came up with that great fourth-quarter rally. Now, I'm still confident in my Thunder pick because the bottom line is I've got the home court advantage. 2 of the final 3 games are at home, so I got to feel good about it with this series not at 2 games apiece, and the Clippers need a miracle to come back and win game number 4, but my goodness, I could have had that series in a stranglehold yesterday up 3-1. But instead, we're looking at 2-2. And listen, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to take the win. Don't get me wrong. I'll take the cash. Don't get me wrong. But, greed is good. Gordon Gekko was right. Greed is good when it comes to gambling, guys. Greed, good, and gambling. They're all 3 G's. I mean, you got to trust the dictionary. Hey, listen, for me personally today, as I said, I'm a perfect 3-0 in that Portland-San Antonio series, but that's not where my best bet is today. No, instead, I'm turning to the Brooklyn-Miami series where I've got another 15-dime play, again, number 3 in 3 days. I'm 44-30 with these NBA releases over, back to the 2009 season, so we're talking over 4 some years, and these are the same plays, and I'm 68-47 in the NFL over the past 4 years, including going 17-7 last season. Okay, I'll get to the free selection in just a moment, but first, today, just like yesterday, the other handicapper I want to talk about, other than me, is Jeff Benton, because yesterday I pointed out that this guy had the biggest NBA release of his career, his first ever 150-dime selection, and then he went out and delivered with the Pacers, a 4.5-point underdog, outright over Washington on the road, and you got it as the half-price play of the day selection, which was bigger than his 100-dime winner number 5 out of 7 last Wednesday on the Thunder by 11 over the Clippers, which was also a half-price play of the day selection. Well, today, we're going to do it once more. Jeff coming right back with the second ever 150-dime NBA release of his career, and it's on your Miami-Brooklyn side. And again, you're going to get it for half price simply by using the coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F. Keep in mind, he has won 24 of the past 32 days, and in that 1-month period, $10 bettors have won a little over $9,000. How they won $1,500 just yesterday alone? So get it now from Jeff Benton, second ever 150-dime play of his career, your Miami-Brooklyn side, and you get it using coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F. Hey, FYI, I just want to give you the heads up as well. Craig Davis has his 100-dime winner number 4 in a row going today on Miami and Brooklyn. He's also going for winning day number 49 out of 83, just as big as those 100-dime plays he gave you to end the big dance with UConn outright over Kentucky and Florida. Well, he and Jeff Benton are on the same side of tonight's Miami-Brooklyn contest. Same side. Oh, and FYI, I'm on the opposite side. So there's your pseudo-consensus for today. Hey, listen, I want to talk about Anthony Redd for a second, guys. Anthony Redd, not only going for NBA winner number 5 out of 6 since Friday, but also 50-dime hoops winner number 10 out of 15 tonight. He is the $9 payday winner, number 12 out of 17. That's right, for $9, you get his Western Conference semifinal total of the year on the Spurs and the Blazers. It is a 50-dime play, number 10 out of 15. To put it in perspective, he had a 50-dime winner yesterday on the Pacers outright over Washington, had a 50-dime winner on Friday with the Pacers outright over Washington, and this play is just as strong. You save $80. You get it for $9 by using coupon code Anthony9, his first name, Anthony, and the number 9, Anthony 9, is that coupon code. Steve Buden's Baltimore Crew, their 5th Major League Baseball play of the season, 25-dime winner, number 10 out of 14 overall. It's the Angels and Blue Jays, first pitch at 7:05 Eastern Time. It is the 777 play-out release, meaning you get the play for just $7.77 by using coupon code Buden, 777. It equals Friday's 25-dime winner with the Giants over the Dodgers 3-1, which you got for $7.77. It equals last Thursday's 25-dimer on the Blue Jays 12-6 over the Phillies, and last Wednesday's 25-dimer with the Marlins 1-0 over the Mets. Two plays that you got is the $5 play of the day releases, and that again is the 777 playout from Steve Budin's Baltimore crew, their 5th Major League Baseball play, all since last Wednesday. They look for winner number 4 out of 5 overall, and you get it for $7.77 by using coupon code, again, Budin 777. Okay, let's talk about this San Antonio-Portland game. Let me tell you guys, the Spurs are just simply on a roll offensively. If you go back to Game 7 of the Dallas series, they have scored 119, 116, 114, and 118 points in their last 4 games. And in 3 of those 4 games, Tony Parker has scored at least 29 points. This was a guy who, for the most part, in the Dallas series, through the first 6 games, couldn't get off the schneid offensively. In the second half, he was just doing absolutely nothing. For the series, he was averaging like 16 points a game. He exploded in Game 7, and it's just kept on going here because nobody on the Trailblazers have been able to stop Tony Parker. But more importantly, nobody on the Trailblazers have been able to stop the Spurs anyway. Again, 119, 116, 114, 118 points in their last 4 games. And as I've told you repeatedly in the series, the key for San Antonio has been its depth. You're looking at one of the most productive benches in the NBA, the foreign connection, as they like to call themselves, and they have simply delivered repeatedly in this series. In fact, their bench outscored Portland's 40-6 in game number 3 on Saturday. Now, granted, Mo Williams, their top bench player, did not play in that game, but still, 40-6 in game number 3, and that gives them an overall advantage of 140 points to just 43. 97 points more from the bench of San Antonio in this series than from Portland. The other problem, as I pointed out repeatedly as well, is, Portland is a team whose starters averaged more minutes than any other in the league. This is a team that's worn down. Now, they were able to impose a will against an equally shorthanded bench of the Houston Rockets in the first round, but they can't do that in this round. The other problem they have here in this series is that LaMarcus Aldridge, who was just dynamite against the Rockets, averaging over 29 points a game, has really struggled here. I mean, he's shooting just 38% in the series because every night San Antonio is putting so many big bodies on him. If it's not Diego Splitter, it's Kawhi Leonard. And he is really struggling here, obviously, in this series. I got to think San Antonio also looks at game number 4 not only as a closeout game, but also as a game to give them rest. This is an aging veteran squad that Greg Popovich, throughout the regular season, of course, kept giving his regulars many days off to keep them fresh for the postseason. Then they were extended to 7 games by the Mavericks, which was kind of unexpected considering how they had dominated Dallas over the past couple of years. But here, they've really got their collective feet on the throat and going for the jugular of the Trailblazers here tonight. They see that the Thunder lost yesterday. That series is going at least 2 more games. They see if they put out the Flames tonight in Portland that they're going to be able to get some vacation time. I just don't see this Portland team suddenly finding somebody to give them 25 points off the bench. I don't see this Portland team suddenly being able to solve the San Antonio offense and having all the different assets and abilities that the Spurs do to score points in bunches. So I've got to go ahead and lay the points with San Antonio. The line was 3.5. It's now up to 4. Probably like the over in this contest as well. But here's the thing. I'm not in love with the total, which is sitting at 210, even though San Antonio has been scoring a lot of points, because I think, and this is just a hunch, I think Portland goes out with a whimper here tonight. I think the Spurs just demolish them. And with that being said, I still don't think it's the best bet on the card. I still think Miami-Brooklyn is the better bet. So I'm going to go with San Antonio as your free selection. In terms of baseball, I'll tell you, it's a lousy, lousy card, so I'm going to take a pass over there. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I will catch you again on Tuesday morning when we do this one more time.